Hi all, and welcome back. I like to check in on games that have been out for a while to see how much they've improved, so you always have the most up-to-date info. Yesterday I looked at Killing Floor 3, and today it's Hellclock. If there's a game you want me to revisit that I haven't yet, drop it in the comments. And as always, no filler. I don't want to waste your time. With that in mind, let's dive straight in. The game launched on July 24th, 2025 on PC. At the time of this video, the developer has released 3 bigger patches, plus hotfixes, and I'll give you a quick summary of the key changes along with my thoughts at the end. From the start, the developer promised post-launch support with added difficulty tiers, optimization work, and an endgame that launched in beta. That makes sense because even though the game was well received, players quickly flagged bugs, long load times, and balance issues. Gameplay was strong and the foundation was solid, but there was still work to do and the team kept updating. Just to be clear, if you haven't played it yet, I already recommend it. It was great at launch, and the updates since then only make it better. With that in mind, let's get into the details. The first update was patch 1.01, released within the first days. It added Vengeance mode as an easier gameplay option, improved tutorials, and gave more clarity with loading screen tips. That was quick, and must have been prepped in advance because nobody moves that fast. The second update was patch 1.02, about 2 weeks after launch. It reworked campaign pacing with a new regular difficulty while keeping veteran as the original.
It also introduced 2 new post-campaign tiers, Abyss and Oblivion, plus higher tier gear, a better menu system, HUD tweaks, and extra save slots. It landed polished and fast, which was a nice bonus so soon after release. The third update was patch 1.03, about a month in. It focused on smoother play, faster load times, better frame rates, especially on Steam Deck. It also reworked lifesteal into a capped life leech system and added a target dummy in the hub so players could test builds safely. At least they were clear and open about why these changes were needed. So, to quickly recap, patch 1.01 added Vengeance mode and tutorials. 1.02 reworked campaign pacing and added Abyss and Oblivion. 1.03 focused on smoother performance and testing tools. 3 big steps forward. After that came several hotfixes. They mostly targeted UI polish, save system stability, tooltip fixes, and backup improvements. One important fix also addressed a bug where returning to campaign could wipe Ascension saves, and the team even offered manual restoration for anyone affected. Right now, the developers say performance and balance remain under active work. They also announced the September update called Clockmaker's Tools. That will add crafting, a stash, and loadouts, a rework to defenses, and overall balance improvements. Alongside that comes a paid expansion with a 4th campaign act and an endgame dungeon system similar to Path of Exile's maps. Performance already feels noticeably better. Load times are shorter, stutter is reduced, and builds are easier to test with the new dummy. If you were holding back mostly because of performance or lack of endgame, well, you really didn't need to because the game was already in good shape.
Anyway, if you enjoy Path of Exile and roguelites, this is one you should check out. Just keep in mind, especially around optimization, your experience may vary, so always keep the refund window in mind. To summarize since launch, Hellclock released 1.01 with Vengeance mode and tutorials. Patch 1.02 added new difficulties and post-campaign tiers. Then came 1.03, focused on smoother play and testing tools. Several hotfixes followed, improving saves and polish. And now there's a clear fall update roadmap, with more systems and content ahead. That's the full recap since launch. If you want more updates that cover only what matters without filler, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.